your medication here.
Mason spent his first 2 months of life in the neonatal intensive care unit at El Paso Children's Hospital.
He was born at Del Sol Medical Center, and he was transferred here a week after he was born because they found a mass in his abdomen.
His parents visit their son as often as possible while juggling the responsibilities of work and home.
It was really ugly having to leave and not knowing if he's awake, if he's crying, what he's doing. So you feel the need that you have to be here 24 hours a day. And sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes some parents don't have that luxury to be here all day.
Now, thanks to new technology at El Paso Children's Hospital called the Nicview, Mason's parents can use any connected device to see him all the time, no matter where they are.
It's different, you know, because you can be at your house or you can be wherever it is that you are, and you can be watching them from any browser, from your phone, from your house, from wherever.
So what these cameras do is they attach to the bedside of the babies. There is no audio. They're turned on by the nurses at the bedside, and the family members are assigned a unique password and identifier. They're able to access the cameras through any device that can access the internet and view their babies.
Feedback that I have received from the parents is actually excellent. They love the cameras. It has made such a huge difference. They have family all over the country, and being able to share the website and so that the families across the country can see the baby has been tremendous.
Well, a lot of people know in our community that we have a very large military population, and they have families overseas, they have families in other states that unfortunately can't be here with their newborns. So it's a wonderful tool to share their babies, to share the growth and their joy of their newborns.
Us being military, you know, we're not from around here. So we are from the state of Texas, but we're not from the other side. So the thing with that is when you have family members and stuff like that that want to see the baby and you're so far away, you know, certain family members that you would like to see, you know, like your immediate family, like your in-laws or something, you give them the username and the password, and they can view her and stuff like that.
And the boys aren't allowed up here, so no.
Yeah, and then our other kids aren't allowed up here, so we can also show them pictures and live feed that way. And the best reason probably is that, you know, when you go home at night, you know, when the shift change happens, everything, you can log on and just see that she's okay or she's sleeping. You know, just kind of gives you a little bit more peace of mind when you're at home.
So we've also found that certain family members are utilizing it in a very unique way. They're putting it on themselves and the baby, and allowing family members in distant part of the country to view the baby and themselves with it. We even have one nurse who has been putting little notes in the portal for the families to look at, where she discusses what has happened to the baby that day. She has little notes that says, "Hi Mommy, I love you," or "Hi Mommy, I finished my bottle today. I was able to nipple everything."
Oh, like today I did one, I have a baby who we're increasing the formula. So I told Mom that the baby ate very well, and that we increased the formula to say like 20 cc's every 3 hours.
There was one small study that came out. It was not a big study, but it even seemed to show that when mothers were watching their babies and pumping breast milk at home, it seemed to facilitate more breast milk production.
With the camera, they'll be able to look at the baby and actually see them live and see them moving around and smiling, hopefully. And they'll be able to pump, and it'll make it much easier.
Every single person who attended the 2013 Milagro Gala contributed to this gift. We dedicated a portion of the proceeds from the gala to outfitting 50 bassinets in the NICU with Nicview cameras. El Paso Children's is the only hospital in a 3-state region to have this system, and it is all because of donor support.
So I want to say thank you very much, and I want you guys to realize that your money has stayed in the city and has gone to doing something that I think is very unique and very beneficial to these families.